Hello everyone, Rocker here. Today I want to discuss very briefly about a serious issue that's come up over the last couple of days. And honestly, it does come up every 2 or 3 years, and it seems to be from the same people. What it is the concept that if you are living Gorean openly and honestly, is that somehow that you are mentally unstable, or the fact that you come across as being a madman. These people have no concept of what living Gorean is actually about. They have no concept about what the Gorean philosophy is about or what the lifestyle is about. To them, Gore is simply living online. If you look at the profiles, most of these people are anonymous. They don't use their real names. You'll never see any pictures of them. Some of them, they live in Antarctica, which has, apparently, according to FetLife, one of the largest Gorean populations on Earth. Unbelievable. But anyhow, getting back to what I was saying, is the fact that, to them, that somehow living openly as Gorean is a bad thing. I don't know where to get that from. The Gorean philosophy talks about that we live truthfully, that we live with integrity, that we live with honor, that we live with freedom, with strength, and we have a sense of duty to both country, our homestone, and each other as a community. And yet these people think that these things are bad. I don't have a clue what runs through their mind when they think about what living Goreans actually is. In their minds, they probably think that it's people running around naked all the time, fucking on the kitchen table, on the stairwell, and anywhere in front of their children. They have no concept. In their minds, they think that somehow Gore is intertwined with BDSM and kink. They continue to proclaim that it isn't, but yet at the same time, by this way of thinking, it almost is like they think the two go hand in hand. They don't. They don't. Living Gorean is a philosophy and a lifestyle. Now, for those people that do have family and do have children, is naturally we are appropriate. Naturally, common sense comes into play. But to these people, it's just like Goreans don't have any common sense. That Goreans aren't able to be appropriate around children. That they somehow have to come in and speak on behalf of all Goreans. The fact that, you can't live openly. You can't share with your children about the aspects of the philosophy. That you can't share with the children, that being true to yourself, that being people of integrity, that being people of strength, that being people of freedom, that having a sense of duty to the country, to having people of honor, is that those things are bad things. Absolute bullshit. For people that promote that kind of thinking, as far as the fact that living Gorean is bad, that it's terrible, that it's mentally unstable, stay away from them. I've mentioned numerous times that people that promote those things are not Gorean, that they have no clue what the Gorean ethos, what the Gorean philosophy, and what the lifestyle is all about. To them, it is simply logging on to a computer, logging into FetLife, and then logging off. The rest of their lives, they have no clue what it is to live Gorean. They're dangerous people. Stay away from them. I'm telling you right now. I've mentioned numerous times that people like this are nutcases, and this is just another example of what that is. Living Gorean is a life that can be enriching. It's a life that's rewarding. It's a beautiful thing that when you have a master looking after his girl and those that are in his care. It's a beautiful thing that when you have a slave that's willing to serve and surrender to a master. There's nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to be embarrassed about, nothing to hide. It's a simple, natural state of a dynamic between a master and a slave. It's a dance that goes on forever. It's a dance that is rewarding, fulfilling, enriching, and endearing. For people to be able to tear that down and to say that you can't do that openly or publicly, bullshit. Just bullshit. And for people that promote this way of thinking, the fact that you cannot live that way openly or publicly, they're not Gorean. They have no clue what it is to be Gorean. Anyhow, that's my rant for today. It is harsh, but it's the absolute truth. Thank you for watching.